So when a pedophile discovers the love language of a child, he can use that to
win the child against you.
Do you know that only 38% of African children victims of pedophile disclose the fact that they have been sexually abused? Global estimate is 19.17% for female and male is 7.9%. In Nigeria, child sexual abuse is an offense under several sections of Chapter 21 of the Criminal Code. The age of consent in Nigeria is 18 years, and yet every blessed day, children who are below this age are being molested by adults who use them for sexual stimulation, engaging a child in sexual activities either by asking or by pressurizing or by other means, indecent exposure, using a child to produce child pornography, and so on, not excluding child marriage. As an adult, what do you do? How can you help a child? Don't be blinded by the signs. Don't be blind to the signs. Speak up for a child today. Help a child. Listen to a child. Please, let's save the children.
Hello, you're welcome back to June TV.
I talk about everything in human affairs. Today, I'm talking about the wrong way to have sex. Yes, maybe I said wrong way to have sex because which other way can you explain an adult having sex with a child? And before I get into that, I have a very wonderful woman with me in the studio today. She is a comedy life.
In fact, you need to go and see all she has written about family. Yes, I'm so excited to introduce her. Join me and welcome Mrs. Ijeoma Igwesi. I'm so happy to have you on June TV today.
Thank you very much, Miss Jennifer. I'm glad to be here.
Thank you for coming to June TV.
Thank you very much.
Yes. I so much love my country. I so much love Africa. Why? We love hospitality. Okay, what else can you say about the fact that, every family in Nigeria or in Africa seem to have everybody living together? Like, we love this extended family setting a lot. It's not bad anyway. It's not bad, but it seems to be doing us more harm now than good. Because if you take a look at what we're treating today, we're talking about pedophiles, Meanwhile, these are adults who have sex with children. If you look at it from the originality, you will find out that it's more rampant with this extended family setting. So that brings me to my first question of today. What can you say will make a grown-up adult, let me use that word, a grown person, male or female, to want to have sex with an underage child?
Well, it's one of those abnormalities you find everywhere. So for adults to decide to have sex with a child, it's abnormal. So it has to do with mentality, it has to do with thinking faculty, it has to do with being derailed morally, emotionally. It has to do with somebody just being wrong and doing wrong.
Right. Do you think poverty can make a child to fall victim of pedophiles?
Well, it may, but not really. However, that means it's low self-esteem, which is part of the things poverty can cause. But a child being poor is not just not easy to be young into the hands of the pedophile. And so a child that has low self-esteem, amongst other things, can be an easy prey.
Okay, speaking about poverty, do you think, because I know that researchers have conducted and say that most people who fall victim of this pedophiles are actually lured into this, especially children between 2 to 10 years, usually called they're actually lured to do this with little things like cookies, like biscuits, like even money. Now, people are poverty. Do you think that children of the rich, since their parents can give them money, give them cookies, give them all of these things, and toys, all these stuff, the parents can afford that. What do you think makes children of the rich still fall victim of pedophiles?
Well, let me tell you about something. A child does not pay for biscuits or cookies or anything because the parents cannot afford us. A child, even when he has a bonus of that one, can still pray for it at any time. And mind you, these pedophile, they are master planners. They are very good in their trade. I want to call it a trade because that's what they do. They are very good, they are very smart. Let me put it, cleverly smart in that trade. So they know what things how to make this real appealing to a child. Not really that the child lacks something at all. Not really that the child is not decided. They make it really appealing and makes the child see that something unique, something special, different than what they have at home. It is not that they do have it, but it is made and presented in a way that appeals to the child.
Okay, now let's get into the educational background. Do you think these people who do this evil act, because I call it evil acts, you know, do they, I mean, let's talk about their educational level. Do you think they are more of literate or more of being educated?
It cuts across both literates, illiterates, the rich, the poor, the what I call it now, the locals and the civilized. It cuts across. As I said, it's an abnormality, it's a trait, it's abnormal. And some of them, we think from somewhere, that something was just natural in them, that they're wired to doing the wrong thing. So it cuts across every background, whether or literate, non-literate. That's not the occasion to say that.
Okay, so you know, around the world, we have two religions. So let me put psychology and religion together. Do you think it's quite out of your minds, or are they really wrong, or maybe they are mixed? You know, can you try to see if you can do these three and like to put it together? Because I'm trying to understand what make an adult bring all the grown-up men and women outside to want to have sex with a child.
You know, there's a school of thoughts. If to you and I, we are saying something wrong, something abnormal, I think there is a school of thought that believes that anybody is free to exercise sexual freedom as a pedophile. Just like some people are free to be gay, so is it. Others are free to be lesbians. The same school of thought believes that some people are free to exercise their sexuality as pedophile. So it's got nothing to do with psychology. It has nothing to do with religious inclination. Because you check those who judge, it happens there. Those who must, it happens there. And those who believe, who belong to none of them, they also do it. So it has got nothing, just a way of stuff. And you know, we're very religious, as you said, in this part of the world. The some of them, when they are caught, they will tell you it is the devil's work. You know, this part of our country, this part of the world, we spiritualize a lot of things. Have you tell me that someone gets up and a full-grown adult and sees a little baby of 4 years and decides to force himself or herself onto the baby and turns around to tell me it's the devil? It's not devil anything. It's just a bias, a mentality, a wrong mentality that people have.
Okay, let's talk about seduction now, because I've spoken to someone before who told me that this kid actually seduced me. And I'm like, it's possible for a child who might not to, I don't know, who was the age, most times, because these people are not up to 18, you know, who having have brains and all the organs who develop to seduce a grown adult. Is it possible?
It may be possible that on rare occasions, a pedophile doesn't need to be seduced. The person's mentality is totally wrong. But I agree that sometimes that some children are dressed in a way that they look seductive. You know, the kind of children we have those days, some of them come so choppy, even at the age of 5, 6, you see a child at that age looking choppy, you know, with all those curves really showing, and the mom trying to dress her to look so modern. You know, dress her with things with this kind of gun shorts or bikini and all those kind of things. So a man could easily be aroused by such. But in many cases, there is nothing like that. Really? But a man is already biased. He's already tilted towards negativity. As I said, a pedophile is a thief. They are thieves. I know there are thieves who have everything but they still steal. So it's in their blood. It's something with a pedophile.
Yeah, you know, research has it that 1 out of 10 child is abused before they turn 18. That's true. So now, and in Nigeria, you know, age is 18 years.
Yes, that's true.
And I also know that the child begins to reason from 5 years.
Yes.
So let's talk about most of these perpetrators. You know, Because research also shows that most of them are actually separated from their partners. Is it that the wife is separated from the husband, or the husband is separated from the wife, or the one of them is widowed? So this actually makes them to want to do all of this. So that brings me to pregnancy by incest. Because most of these children get raped over and over, and they end up getting pregnant for either their father or their mother and all of that. So do you think this child, now I'm talking about pregnancy should occur in this process? Do you think this child should be brought to life? Now, I'm not saying, see, I love the fact that, every child deserves the right to live, okay? So I'm not saying you should kill any child, but I'm just saying, morally, what do you think about a child who comes into the world and gets to know that, it feels very awkward. Like I would say, my father is the father of my mother. It's kind of weird. So, all of that put together makes me want to think, okay, this child do not have to come to life. So if a child gets pregnant by incest, what do you think the child should do to this pregnancy?
That's a tough one, really. But I'll go by the moral standards. A child, whether was conceived by incest, through rape, through whatever, is a living soul. And should be has the right to live. That child has a right to live. So I know psychologically that the child grows up and gets to know, the incidents surrounding his or her birth, he's going to struggle with a lot of things. But give that child a chance to live. Let that child come and fix whatever has become of him. And I believe if God has destined that child to live, that child will live. But you say because she got pregnant through the father or through the brother, the baby should be aborted. I don't agree to that. I know of a man that had 5 daughters, and he said that before each of the daughters get married, she must have a child for him at home. Since he didn't have a son, that was his only reason. So all of them got pregnant for him, had babies, but he's not a pedophile because the daughters were grown up. We're talking about pedophiles.
Yeah, okay, that brings me, this leads to this, and that brings me to what I think is not supposed to be. Because we are Africans, okay? Our culture forbids this kind of thing. It's called abomination, So what happened to that mindset? A man getting his daughter is pregnant because wanting to have children for him is for me is okay. For our culture's sake, is wrong. Do you think that man is doing that because of selfishness? Because he didn't put the children's future after that pregnancy, that childbearing into consideration.
It's about culture. But you agree with me that everything about culture, our culture as we knew it till we're growing up, is gradually being washed down the drain. We have become more Western than the West in a lot of things we do. And it is not new because many families have lost family values. We don't have family values any longer. We rather have civilization. We rather have internet values, internet culture. And that's why we're finding things that were strange. So what the man did actually, in our days, or in the olden days, it was called the taboo. It was an abomination. A man that did such things should be banished from the village. He should be extradited, or what they call it. Everybody should leave him. Nobody. But as yet, somebody somewhere will come up with a spirit of God that will justify it.
Okay. Let me just call you there on that. So, this thing we know has a lot of effects.
Yeah, of course it does.
A lot of effects. I could go on and list among all the effects that comes with it. A victim of child sex abuse, turns out something else in the future. So now, I want you to tell us, the deadly effects of this. Just limited to the deadliest effect that will ruin this person's future, present, past, everything. Let me use the word. Ruin this person's entire life and what the person could do for society in the future.
A child that is abused sexually by a pedophile, one of the worst things that happens is that child's self-esteem is destroyed. The child is wounded emotionally. The child is wounded psychologically. The child loses touch with her true personality. And you know what that does? One of two things result. The child either grows up hating men and hating sex. And she carries that into adulthood. Or on the other extreme, she becomes obsessed with sex. And that's saying that it does like these days you see a child, an child of 12 years, who is ready to give her body to whoever cared, whoever's going to ask it. Even if you don't ask, she was ready to give. And truly the story discovered she was abused at the age of 6, and the uncle continued abusing her till she was 12. The uncle left the house. The child didn't have anybody to satisfy her again in the house, so she took to the streets.
Right.
So at one stage, they have this uncontrollable power for sex. Remember, they were introduced into it when they were not mentally prepared.
Okay, and what about if the man now, a child, because I have some friends who have told me that they got threatened by their mom's friend and all those family friends that come to squat around and live in this kind of extended family set. What about if it's a man now that was abused sexually? What does it come out to be in the to the society?
Most of such men turn out to be serial rapists. At the slightest occasion, because they have been exposed to something they were not mentally prepared for. So they go for it, just like giving a gun to a mad person. He shoots at random. So the child comes up with it, saying it as a word of life. Most of the serial rapists we have around, check it, they were abused as children. They were exposed to sexual things, and at an age, they couldn't really make things out of it, either with the family. But let's not forget that this thing do not only occur in the families. It occurs in the campus and workplaces. It happens also in a compound, people living together, not family members, especially in a popular what they call face me and face you. In such environment, it happens a lot. The issue is an adult somewhere abusing a child. So the child grows with that mentality, being filled with nothing but an obsession for sex.
Okay, let's come down to, because every problem has a solution.
Yeah.
Most people think so, but let's bring it back to our home. I know that these things are very rampant over there, but we Nigerians, we Africans, we try to copy the Western, mostly on the negative part. Yeah. And let's talk about solution right now. What can we do to stop child sexual abuse in Nigeria and in Africa?
Families. Every family should see it as a point of duty. Number one goal, one of their first goals, to give their child right sex education.
Yeah. You just said what I was thinking.
Empower your child with the right sex education. That arms the child to know when a pedophile comes. Another thing, tell the child who a pedophile is. How do you know them? The things to avoid. Generally, empower your child with the right sex education and also build your child's self-esteem. Then at the home fronts, protect the child.
Okay, now speaking about telling a child, giving a child the right sex education, that brings me to something I always tell my friend. One time we're arguing about this child thing, telling a child the right touch and the bad touch, is it right? Because some persons think that it's not good for you to tell a child that watch this place, don't watch that, don't let anybody watch this place for you, and all of that. What do you think should be done in this, in this regard? Do you think that a child who is at least 5 years really deserves to be told the truth about his or her sexual organs, and who shouldn't touch and who should touch, where and where?
Because I'm sorry to cut, but the truth is that some children, even age 5, is already too late.
Like, seriously?
I'm telling you the truth. Some children get mature faster than others.
Okay, so what year
at age, a child is able to recognize parts of his or her body.
Okay.
The child can say, this is my ear, this is my eye, this is my mouth, this is my hand. At that point, the child should really know this part You have your public parts, you have your private parts. The public means everybody can touch, everybody can see. But your private part, nobody should touch, nobody should see. You teach the child the private parts. Then you, the mother, teach the child how to bathe himself or herself. And also start with the idea of, the uncle is bathing her, the nanny in the house. No. Age 5 is even too late for some children. It depends on the maturity of the child.
No, are you really saying that? Okay, are you really saying that, it's not a bad thing as most parents think? Because most of these parents who are too religious, if I should say that, thinks is bad.
Sorry, also to take back that some of those, do you know that some of these pedophiles are actually from religious backgrounds? Some children were abused in their religion's environment. So if a parent tells me because of my religious belief, because of my religious inclination, I don't want to teach my child sex education or I'm exposing the child, it's only showing a high level of ignorance. It's a high level of ignorance. It is what is wrong is wrong. That you are religious does not stop your child from having feelings and emotions, and does not stop the predator from taking your child as a prey. Let's put religion aside and do the right thing. Even whatever religion you believe, I don't think there's any religion that supports, at least in our culture here in Nigeria, in Africa, there's no religion that encourages child sex abuse. Is there anyone?
No. Okay, that leads me to my next question. Because I spoke to someone about this question I'm going to ask you right now, and she was talking about the very first time it actually wanted to happen to my younger sister. We used to live in a neighborhood where one of our neighbors was trying to abuse or was making advances of my sister, my younger sister. She told me the story, but I wasn't around then. But when she told me the story, she said that the mom was making advances of her, and then she told his wife, and then the wife took offense at her instead of at the husband.
Okay.
So I know that if I was the one, maybe because I'm grown and mature, I wouldn't go telling the wife. But because my sister was just a child, and she just went straight to the wife because she was close to her. But bringing me to that holding a child, if a child is able to come up to you and say, "Uncle is touching my hair," or "He's sleeping with me," or "Daddy is doing that," what is the role of the adult that this child is talking to? Because most adults just shut this child off, or even slap the child, or even don't do anything about it. So what do you tell an adult now? If a child is able to speak up, or you are able to see the signs, because sometimes the signs are there, but we just choose to close our eyes and our ears to these signs, and things are really getting bad.
You see, really, I love this question because many children have gone through abuse. By the time they were picked up at the point they have been really destroyed, they ask them, "Why didn't you talk?" The first reason is that nobody will believe me. So that's the problem of the adults. So the instance you gave, actually, if the child had been advised, she should have known she shouldn't go to the wife of the man. One, that's what women did. That's what most men will do. We need to take the fight home to the parents, the families, mothers especially, because no matter what, children are closer to the mothers. Encourage your child to talk to you. Make your child able and confident to talk to you. And don't just discard anything a child says. "I beg, go." It's one of those things. Meaning, even if it's a childish talk, listen first. If the child doesn't get a hearing ear from you, he or she goes outside. And there are people out there who want to hear. Encourage your child to talk. Even if you feel it's not true, investigate. Don't just discard it. Behind every rumor, there's an iota of truth.
Exactly.
So even if it's just a rumor, even if it's just a mere feeling that comes from the child, investigate properly. Encourage the child know that you are interested in what she's feeling. Because if you scare the child at that moment, it will come to a time you will now desire the child to come to you, but the child wouldn't come. He or she's already afraid of you. So when the child reports, investigate.
Yes. So that brings me to my next question. What are the protective measures? Lawyers. Do you think we have enough child sexual lawyers in Nigeria? Sexual abuse lawyers.
We don't. And even the few we have, how many parents are aware that they exist?
Okay.
Our society, let's say our tradition, such things are not known. It's like only the Few elites are aware of them, but they are not even making use of their services. The children themselves don't have access to them. Because do you know what? Children and teenagers, by experience, have discovered they prefer to talk to outsiders than to their parents. That informal assessments from some of them are so rigid, so busting, that the children don't feel free talking to them. So assuming our children will have access to those child, activists, human rights activists that can defend, they will readily talk to them. Like I make things cancel if you go outside, teenagers tell you a lot.
Okay, but looking at the fact that teenagers love to talk to people outside, do you think this child sexual abuse lawyers should get what I say, make themselves more available to children, or I think maybe there should be more of awareness to help children know that okay, there are people they could talk to aside their parents, aside the rigidity in the home. There are a lot of ears outside really ready to really hear them out and help their situation.
Exactly.
So
we need more of the child health abuse. People that defend the rights of the children. And then we also need to create awareness. The children should be made to know there are people you can talk to and they will listen to you. And that is where the schools come in. The religious bodies come in. The therapists, the counselors, they come in. The social media should be more useful in this area. Not just carrying propaganda of the ills going on. I think the social media should focus on creating awareness, letting the children to know there are people we can talk to and they will listen. Also getting the families to know, the mothers and the fathers, their responsibilities, because many activities of pedophiles actually could have been prevented if the parents did their rights, if they did their job very well. There are preventable cases of abuse. There were so many of them, and the most traumatic aspect of it, the things that troubles an abused child more is that my parents could have stopped this, but it's like nobody cared.
Okay, but speaking about stopping that abuse, are you saying that if, for instance, I'm married and my relation or family member or family friends, whatever, just wants to come and stay in my house and squat, I shouldn't let him be through with my child? Or are you saying that my husband shouldn't be so free with my daughter because from what we get exactly what you're saying about
we Africans, we can't do without having extended relatives in our homes. But it is said there should be limits. Okay. The freedom, like the scenario I painted in one story I wrote today, that where the uncle had a room and the little girl in the house would go to his room and he takes his phone to watch something. He don't know what the child is watching. So there should be restriction. There should be a measure of restriction. Okay. In addition to empowering the child to know when the uncle or auntie, because it's not only men that are pedophiles. I hope we know that.
Yes, of course.
Women are pedophiles, men are pedophiles. Mm-hmm. But you should empower your child. What are the symptoms, the signs that shows you that this person wants to abuse you? And to you as a mother, what are the things you need to do? Because an adult is always commending your child, is always interested in your child, wants to carry your child on his or her laps all the while, always wants to be alone with the child. Please be more careful.
Yeah.
Always goes to buy things for the child for just
more than just the love of the child.
It's not just the love of the child, and the person is looking, as I say, is a thief. They're planning their way. They're very smart. They're very clever. They know how to get into the heart of a child. And then just let's not forget, sorry, it's not part of your question, but I have to say this. If you don't know the love language of your child, and the pedophile discovers that, the pedophile speaks the child's love language and wins the child against you. The child's trust against you.
Okay, that one is more interesting now. You talk about love language. I think we have to just talk about it a little while before we move to the next question. What is love language?
Every child, and not just children now, but because we're talking about children and pedophiles, I'm just going to focus on those of children. Every child has a love language, a way that makes the child feel loved. For instance, I have 2 children. Let me use myself as an example. My boy, what makes him feel loved is staying with him. Just give him time, play with him, and he'll be all smiles. If you give him that kind of attention, he does anything he tells him to do. My daughter, on the other hand, her love language is touch. You just hold her, embrace her, hug her. So assuming I don't know that, and I just say, hello, Chi, are you okay? and I buy gifts and give to her. That's not her love language.
Okay.
And outside there may be an uncle there, wayward pedophile there, who is staying with me, might have observed that she likes it when you touch her. And now it goes ahead to touch her. Hey, you're looking so fine. I like your hair. I like your fingers. She will relax with the uncle.
Okay.
I myself thinking at the mother, I'm doing her a lot of good by buying candy, buying these things. Those things are good to her, but they are not speaking her love language. They are not really touching her emotions. Okay, so when a pedophile discovers the love language of a child, he can use that to
Win the child against
the
you.
child.
So I'm wrapping up. What punishment would you provide for all these perpetrators of this evil act? Because for me, trust me, what I would prefer is what I call community beating. Or double beating, whatever you want to call it, but that's what I think I should call it. But what I mean is, don't kill them, but in this people are caught, they should be, in fact, people should gather and beat them and give them marks so that when they go to every day and see their body, the way that, yes, this is what I did, this is what happened to me when I tried to sleep with a little child. So what happens to the punishment what don't you know them is?
You have already prescribed it. It's only that you didn't want to go straight to say what capital punishment. But you've already prescribed a punishment for them. Truth is that they should be punished. How? The situation, the circumstance, and abuse. So it is an abuse. So it doesn't matter, but they should be punished. I know that right now they've been in prisons for some months. But the problem is that our prisons are not reformatory, they are deformatory. So many of them get in there, they get what they wear, and they come out causing more harm. But we cannot say they should be killed, even though they have killed some children really. But they should be punished severely. If we will go by your prescription, they should be given community beating. Because that will mean ending their soul and then getting them doomed forever. But they should be dealt with. And then every avenue that gives them access to those things should be cancelled. Like the teacher that abuses children should be sacked. No school should take him again.
Why do you find that sleeps with your child?
Of course, he's not my friend. He's an enemy. I'll treat him as an enemy. I'll throw him out of my house. He can't stay in my house again.
Okay, so what about when a father is staying alone with the daughter and he's sleeping with the child? What punishment do you think the father deserves?
The government should take him off one. If he deserves the same punishment that is meant for every other pedophile, shouldn't give it to the father. And level 7 is, I remember that the child herself should see a therapist because it doesn't just do it. It follows the child, even if it was once. She should be taken to therapy. The father himself should go through therapy.
Okay, and are there institutions that into this therapy?
Of course, there are not some.
Can you recommend anyone?
Because let me say the one that I am involved in, think of Revive Africa. Okay, that was founded by Mrs. Florence Kalu. You have another one of Grace Paul. I also have my own embryonic therapy because we are coming up. But I'm telling you, for those, they have known their names. Mine goes under the name of Royal Six Consults. Okay, so we have therapists, we have coaches, we have counselors. These children need to go through therapy so that they be fine.
You see, finally, what do you say to people that are going through this kind of situation right now?
Please, if something like that is happening to you, don't give up. There is a solution to every problem. Just get involved with the right people. Just give you some links on my Facebook handle. On my Facebook wall, you can contact me. You can talk. You can contact Chris Forward. You can contact Florence Carlo. There are many therapists out there. We are there to serve you. Some people say counselors, they are expensive. We go to medical doctors. We are doctors. It's only that we don't treat physical illness. Other times we do. Please don't keep quiet.
We treat emotional illness.
Exactly. That's exactly what I want to say.
Okay, so
Very much.
thank you very much. Yeah. So this is where I'm going to be drawing the curtain. Thank you so much for coming around. I'm so happy to have you. I hope when I call you again, you will be here.
Of course, I am. It's funny. I really enjoy the session with you. You're doing a nice job out there. Not many young people like you are interested in this. So please keep it up. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. So this way I'm going to wrap it up for today.
If you really want to hear and see more of what Antigama has in her archive of articles, please make sure you go to familymatters.com. That's where you see everything she has written that are so wonderful, that are so educative, that will help you if you are a victim or help your child if you have a child who is a victim. And also, hey, adults, please don't close your ears and your eyes to signs. Put your eyes on the floor and you will see that right under your nose, your husband or your family friend or your relation or your uncle or even your parents that are sleeping with your child. And hey, this is very, very good for the health of everybody around this child, including the child himself. So on that whole way again, this is Joe TV and Jennifer will be signing out. I love you so much, and of course, please don't be our friends to any child around you. Bye.